Hello everyone, welcome back. This week we are talking about the statement of cash flows. This is our last unit before we finish off the semester. So after this we'll be focusing primarily on our group projects, and there's some quizzes and exams still to take. But this is it. This week will be the last week of new materials, so woohoo! All right. So the statement of cash flows it's the last financial statement we're going to talk about. So let's first of all review what we've already talked about. We talked about the balance sheet, and that was assets equal liabilities plus equity. Then we talked about our income statement, which was revenue minus expenses. We talked about the statement of retained earnings, which was our roll forward, beginning retained earnings plus net income minus dividends. And we talked about the statement of shareholders' equity, which was our paid-in capital, our common stock, preferred stock, our APIC, plus our retained earnings. And those are all awesome statements. They're very important. But what they don't look at is our cash. Now we have cash on the balance sheet, but it doesn't look at how are we spending our cash, how are we making our cash. And so that's what we're going to get from the statement of cash flows. And this statement is just really important because if you're not managing your cash, if you don't know how you're spending your cash or where you're getting your cash, then you're really not managing your business, okay? Cash is the lifeblood of every business. So this statement is really, really important. And the statement of cash flows is basically a reconciliation of the increase or decrease in cash year over year. So those of you who are analyzing the change in cash on your project, as well as those of you looking at the change in marketable securities, this statement is going to answer all of your questions and give you everything you need. So for those of you who are analyzing cash, this is going to be a really important unit for you. Okay, so basically it's going to, like I said, just be a reconciliation of how much cash did we start with, how much did we end up with, where did it come from, where did it go? So in the next section, we are going to talk about in the next video, we're going to talk about the 3 sections of the statement of cash flows. All right, I'll see you then.